Aloha everyone, what is up? How's everyone doing? On today's video, we will be exploring Oahu a little more literally. We are camping at the beach. Anthony is actually just finishing up right now, getting everything packed up and ready to go.
We're gonna be going to the windward side. We're gonna go to the east side and we're gonna be at Kahana Bay. And we're gonna be there till Sunday. We're gonna stay overnight. We got some friends, family coming out tomorrow, so should be a great time. Yeah, super excited.
I'm gonna let you guys all know this is our first time camping out here. Anthony is an avid camper. Like, he went camping growing up, still goes camping. Me, I've been twice my whole childhood and once with Anthony. I enjoy it. I'm not familiar with the whole thing, but it's the first of many camping trips.
Stay tuned because we're gonna take you guys along with us for our first time camping in Hawaii.
We will be sharing our entire process from how we booked the camping trip to what we packed, what we found the most useful and the most necessary during our camping trip. Full disclosure as well, we are overpackers and overpreparers, but like Anthony says, it's better to have it than not need it than need it and not have it.
We're so excited to share this experience with you guys. Whether you're coming from the mainland or coming from another island, we hope that we inspire you guys to do your own camping trip.
So join us on this beautiful camping trip in Oahu, Hawaii. We just got here, gonna spray up before we get bit up so we can set up the tent.
But if you guys come camping, make sure you guys get your headlamps ready. Let's get
Light shows.
Light shows.
It's not raining, thankfully. It is very dark, you probably can't see anything. But so far we're just setting up the tent, which we actually broke already. We just broke the front entrance here. Hopefully, I mean, it should be fine, but that sucks because we just bought this and we're so excited. It was so easy to put up, but we literally broke the front tent. But actually, I think it broke on us. So anyway, not user error. We're just trying to MacGyver it and we're just trying to set it up so we can go to sleep. And by we, I mean Anthony. Right, baby?
Waking up here. I'm not really too quite sure what time it is. We're in our tent, as you guys can tell. Had some good sleep. Definitely had better, but definitely had it worse. How'd you sleep?
I slept okay. I slept good because you just hear rain. It rained all night, so you just hear the rain. And then we woke up and there was water in our tent.
Yeah.
We didn't put up the rain fly.
Oh man, it's alright. Roll with the punches. We're gonna get up here and make some coffee.
Start our day. We'll show you guys the campsite right once we get, or when we get out of here. So basically, this is inside the tent of the bed. We've got some windows right here, and then our bed obviously here. It's a little small. We fit a twin-size bed in here, but it worked. So we were cozy, we were warm, and it worked for us. That's the rain cover, and then yeah, it's an actual tent that just pops up, but we broke it, so yeah, we need to get another one. And then we were able to keep the boards on top, which was really nice. We didn't have to take them down, so it worked out for us. So we finally got the grill working. It always gives us a hassle. We're warming up some coffee here in our little Stanley mug. Oh, I should probably move that a little bit. And then we're gonna cook breakfast. We've learned from our lessons last time. We put all of our eggs already cracked in a jar, so it's easier for us. And then we already cut up the sausage, and then we already pre-cut the bell peppers, the onions, and the cheese just to make it easy for us to just kind of make a skillet. And then we got tortillas.
What's up, guys? So just a little update. We are cooking. These actually throwing in some bell peppers right now. We got boards here, ready to go. A little paddle boarding a little bit later, and definitely interesting putting it up at night. So one tip, guys, when you're camping, if you can, don't go at night. Don't set up camp at night. Do it in the morning where you can see. Makes things a lot easier. But I kind of knew that this is what I was going to be doing at least this trip. So So just doing the sausage, guys. It is cooking. Little seasoning.
Oh, coffee's boiling. Anthony's seasoning.
So we got another pot of coffee going, and we are about to grub down on these delicious burritos.
It looks so good.
Yeah. And how sweet, our neighbor for the night, they gave us an avocado. One thing there's never short of in Hawaii, chickens.
Some of my friends are coming out to hang out with us at the beach, so it should be a good day. And then Nick and Carly are also coming out with us, and Bubba and Carson, so that should be a lot of fun.
And some might actually be staying with us, camping out.
Oh yes, we might have some joiners. And then is Noah gonna come out?
Potentially.
Potentially, Aunt's friend's gonna come out, so we'll see. You have quite a few people here. We're gonna cook up burgers later.
Should be good turnout.
Yeah, basically swimming, eating, drinking, enjoying each other's company. So should be a good time.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. But we'll catch you guys later. We're gonna
keep you guys tuned in.
Get wet.
We just missed it. I know, we just missed it. He just landed. We saw him. I thought he was stuck actually, but he's not. He's a vet. He knows what he's doing.
And cooking up burgers and dip.
Some dip. Yeah.
You know what? Smashing it down isn't a bad idea. Can I have a seat, please?
You can.
Yeah. May I?
You may.
Give me that shit.
Give me the fucking phone. Smash my shit down too while you're at it. For everybody doing this, but me too.
I saved some for you if you want to take the rest.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, well, you know what? If you're not gonna use it, on second thought,
Give me my mind, pass that shit.
Well, you straight mopped that thing.
Well, mop it.
How was it?
delicious.
It is Sunday morning. Anthony is just starting at breakfast. We're just gonna have breakfast out here with our friends, and then we are going to head home for the day. It's Sunday, so we've got some editing to do. But yeah, thanks for tuning in with us. We really appreciate it, and we hope that you found our video helpful when camping out here in Hawaii, or just camping in general. It was our first time here in Hawaii. We did it obviously back home, but definitely a little bit of a different experience, but a learning experience. So it's a lot of fun. All right, we'll see you guys later.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Ears coming out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to continue to, yeah, it'll get smaller. You just have to keep the pressure, and then eventually.
She's gonna hug it. She's gonna love it.
We just finished packing up the entire car. We had some breakfast and coffee with our friends that stayed the night yesterday. Just wanted to tell you guys and share with you guys our experience here camping in Hawaii for the first time. Yeah. I booked it online, and I'll show you guys the website of where I booked it. They fill up pretty quickly, so it recommends to, I think, book 2 weeks in advance. It kind of depends.
Like, even we've heard certain campgrounds apparently, like, to the point where at the hour, like on the dot, once at a certain time, where you're able to make the bookings. Usually what, 2 weeks out?
Yeah, 2 weeks out on like a Friday at 5 p.m. So it was only $20 a night, so it cost me $40 total for a campsite. We got 2 benches, which was really nice, but we didn't need both of them. We just used one. Alright, let me show you how to purchase and reserve the campsite. You are going to want to go to camping.ehawaii.gov. Make sure to indicate which island you are on.
What I love about this site is that it shows you not only the availability, but also pictures of the campsite, and it lists the amenities and facilities. You have to create a login to purchase a permit. Also, your permit must be printed and displayed on your dashboard when camping. I hope that helps. Happy camping.
We camped in our car, as you know, or in the bed of the car. The tent broke on us immediately. The bed was comfortable, I think. It was a twin, but it was comfortable. I was warm. And the tent like held up, even though we broke that front part, like it held up. Like I wasn't cold at night. There was wind, but that was fine. But there was no wind inside. Even when we opened the windows, like I really didn't even feel anything.
Because of rainfly.
Because of rainfly, yeah.
We should have put that on first.
Yeah, we'll probably stick to the bed of the truck and sleeping in there just because it's convenient, and we're able to have the boards on top, which was nice. So we know like everything's gonna stay and no one's gonna steal anything.
Yeah, at least overnight. Tips?
Plan out like your days and everything you do and use and will need, and start to make lists based off of that.
But think about it. Same thing when you're packing like bags, what you're gonna be wearing. Try to like keep it, of course, we all want options. We all want to be able to, but in reality, when you're in it, you don't even change. You don't even need hardly any of friggin' what you bring.
Yeah. Visualize like every hour on the hour and be like, okay, what are we gonna do? Be doing from this time to this time. It'll help you make your list and make sure you don't forget anything, which is like so essential. Like even just imagine yourself like, oh, putting up the tent. What do I need to put up the tent? What does putting up the tent look like?
What is gonna
I'm gonna need a hammer to stake down the stakes. I'm gonna need rope potentially, duct tape in case something, you know. But anyway, I made a list. I made an Excel list on that, so I'll share with you guys so you guys can use it. So it'll be in the description down below. Camping, I categorize like what we need for the tent, what we need for the cooking and so forth. It may or may not work for you, but at least it's kind of somewhat of a structure you can just add to it.
Another tip would be to have some type of cover or wall. We actually use an umbrella, put it on the side, put it into the sand so that it'll block the wind. You don't want wind to conflict with the timing of your cooking. So
okay, another tip I just thought about is preparing everything before you go. If you're planning to cook like vegetables and stuff in your food, like just chop it all up. Yeah, put it in baggies. It's easy to make the food quicker instead of having to cut and chop there at the campsite. You just already have it prepared. And we do this thing, you get a jar, eggs, you crack the eggs in there. That way the eggs are already cracked and you don't have to worry about like all that mess when you're camping. Okay, what didn't work for us?
All that, probably hammock.
Yeah, the hammock?
Yeah, just not having those loops, but
I was thinking more so what was I gonna say? The tent, like we just had so much trouble with the tent. And so I think what would be better is if one, like we tried it before we left, or have just like set it up during the day. I think if we would have took our time, or if it would have been daylight, we would have been able to mess up. And then plus we didn't even bother to put the rain fly on. I didn't even think about that, like that wasn't even a thought. Things that didn't work for us, putting stuff in totes, like we put everything in bags. And we just had so much stuff, like I wish we would have had totes and maybe like a wagon to push everything. But there are things that we're realizing that we're needing as we're going that we didn't like, oh, we'll be fine with just this. Like no, everything was good. It was a really good time. I think our meals are getting easier to make. We had such a great camping trip. We learned stuff, we learned what not to do, what to do next time. So I'm excited for our next camping trip, which will probably be at the end of this month.
Yes, our friends invited us to a camping trip later on this month, so that should be fun.
So we're gonna do another camping trip. We'll make sure to link some of the items that we used below if you guys want to check that out. And then I'll also include my list, like I mentioned, that Excel spreadsheet that I used to pack everything. Thank you guys for watching our video, and
we appreciate the love and support.
Yeah, we hope that it encourages you to come out and get outside and go camping and enjoy people's company. We didn't have signal out here, so we couldn't even be on our phones. It was
so beautiful to have
so we gotta disconnect. I mean, of course we took our videos and our photos and stuff, but it was just a lot of fun just to talk story and get to know each other a little better, so that was nice. Had a good time.
Looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
We'll make sure to tune you guys in when that time comes.
And if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. We'd like to hear from you. Hopefully we can help you answer some questions you have about camping. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Aloha.